Good morning. It is time for a Friday high five, and we're still in Dallas, and we're on our way home today. So I'm looking forward to my pillow when I get home. The pillow, I forgot to bring it along, and the pillow here in the hotel was horrible. And anyway, I don't want to sound unthankful, but you just get used to some things. But I want to share with you this morning about worry. There's we know in the Gospels, it talks about the parable of the sower and the seed. Well, in Jewish terminology, when they would teach in their schools and teach the children, it was really a parable of the hearer, and it was taught about how you hear. It's how you hear, and it's amazing. As I was looking at this morning, in Luke 8:18, it says, "Take heed how you hear," and Mark 24:24 says, "Take heed what you hear." And I think that's really important in how we hear and what we hear right now. How we hear is, are you going to be critical when you go to hear a message? Are you going to criticize him, or are you just saying, "Oh, he talks about that all the time"? And when I'm talking about when you go to church or when somebody is preaching on TV or something, and that's all he talks about, or are you critical? Or are you excited that you're going to hear something that's going to be for your breakthrough today? That's how you hear. Now I want to challenge you on the spies. Remember, they sent 12 spies into the wilderness to check it out for 40 days. When they came back, they were carrying this huge cluster. It took 2 men to carry it on a pole between them, and they just wanted to show, the kind of fruit that they had to have over there for the giants, because there was giants in the land. And they started just talking about how big the giants were, and oh, we can never take that land. And the people believed the 10 spies. That's why I call the news media lately the 10 spies report. Actually, I got that from David Barton. He calls it the 10 spies report. And so that is, be careful what you hear. Now, let's say if I had a clear glass of water or a bottle of water. I had a clear bottle of water, just open it. It's I paid a lot of money for the water. Sometimes you get this cheap bottle of water, and sometimes you get the one, that's the high class, and you pay a couple dollars for just a bottle. And but then there's a dropper there, and there's some dirty water. And you take the dropper, and all you take is just one drop of that dirty water, and you put it into that clean water. What happened to that clean water? You're not going to want to drink that clean water. And so when I was thinking about this morning, then I was reading my emails, and I came across Small Straws by Marsha Burns. I really like their daily message, and she says, "You have worried about things that you have no control over, and have fabricated possible outcomes. That is a waste of time and energy. You should release your concerns to me and wait patiently to see the outcome. Worry muddies the water." Worry mutters the water. Worry would be putting one drop into what's going on, and all of a sudden it gets blown totally out of proportion. And Psalms 41, "I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined to hear my cry." I thought it was interesting as I was doing this study, and Charles Wesley, John Wesley, actually, he considered, he had a teaching that sin is worried, and he said, "I would no more worry than I would cuss or swear." He considered that. John Wesley, they started the Wesleyan Methodist Church. Him and Charles, his brother, and they considered worry a sin. So let's not muddy the water, and be careful how you hear and what you hear, and have a great weekend. God bless you. Bye-bye.